The jury has been deliberating the case against a driver accused of hitting and killing a Rising Star cyclist in Boulder for about 2 hours now. Thanks for joining us at 5. I'm Alexandra Lewis, in for Tom Green.
I'm Kim Christensen. Yeva Similanska doesn't dispute that she hit and killed 17-year-old Magnus White in July of 2023. She says she simply fell asleep at the wheel. Prosecutors spent a week trying to convince jurors that there was a lot more to her story. This is a case that hinges on two words: reckless or careless. Similanska's attorneys told the jury to convict her of careless driving. Prosecutors say her actions are reckless. Prosecutors say what made it reckless were the decisions that she made in the hours before: staying up all night, drinking with a friend, getting little to no sleep, then the decision to drive home. They point to a text message she spent less than 20 minutes before the crash, telling her friend she was falling asleep and decided to leave Longmont and return to Boulder. She ignored her friend's pleas to stay in Longmont and get some rest before the drive, but her attorneys say officers on scene that day determined she wasn't intoxicated when she hit White. She simply fell asleep, which amounts to careless driving. Her attorney admitted the tragedy here, that Magnus White lost his life senselessly, but asked jurors to think with their minds instead of their hearts. 9 News legal analyst Scott Robinson says prosecutors have an uphill battle here, convincing a jury that this was more than careless driving.
Prosecution has to prove beyond a reasonable doubt a conscious decision to disregard a known and acknowledged risk of injury to others. And that's a relatively high obstacle in a case not involving alcohol. And that's the reality of the situation.
We are still waiting to hear from the court whether the jury is going to stay longer or finish their job next week. Careless driving is a misdemeanor with less jail time. Vehicular homicide is a felony.